Well, this has just arrived. It was £16 off eBay, which is nice and cheap. Hello, dog. Apparently it's been used 10 to 15 times, but building work has killed the motor, and it looks mint from afar, although when you get closer you can see that, yeah, there's been building work here and they've kind of half cleaned it up. If you look at the back of the turbo brush, there's plaster dust residue on it. Turbo brush itself is clean. If you look in there's building dust. You look under here, there's building dust. You look at these bags. I'm going to guess I've had an S7 before, because there was in the photo there was a genuine bag box, but it didn't show you what was in it. I'm assuming these were in it. And then also paper bags. That's definitely used on your Miele in 2021. So yeah, I can believe that it's hardly been used, but 10 to 15 times is maybe a bit of an exaggeration. There's a bit of wear there. Again, that's just plaster dust. The actual machine itself is pretty mint. The motor's also gone, seemingly. I can believe that. Apparently a Hoover guy has looked at this, excuse me, and seemingly it was working, but it was making a loud noise and didn't have much suction. And then apparently when the Hoover guy turned it on, the motor died. Who knows what that means. Some Hoover guy, if you can't fix a Miele motor, I mean, come on, a fan wash would have been fine, but he's turned it on and broken it. It also came with this, a dusting brush, which doesn't belong to it, and it doesn't belong to an S7 either, so who knows. I don't think, would this have come with a plastic bristle brush? I don't think it would have done. Miele C2 came with a horsehair one. So yeah, spare dusting brush. So yeah, let's go outside and actually see what the problem is with it. We'll hoover it out with the shed hoover and yeah, see what's happening. We will not be taking these bags with us. And the spare dusting brush can just sit on my table until we come back in. Why am I filming walking around the house? I don't know. Although, will we go outside? There's somebody out cutting the field next to our house. That could lead to disruption. Will we go outside? I suppose we'll have to. We can go in the shed. Bear with me. It's a bit dull in here. I'm in the shed to keep the noise out. Let's have a closer look in here. So this is what I'd assume is the original charcoal filter, which has carbon falling out of it. The bag holder seems okay. That's original. It's also not the worst I've seen. Certainly not the best. I do actually have one of these in here. What's left of one of them. There's not much left. So let's get the shed pneumatic and hoover all this out and then just see what happens. An engineer's word of died could be very different to it being actually dead. So let's hope it runs is what I'm saying. Right, that guy's still mowing the field and it's safe to say Franco's been sniffing the motor, but this motor is done. This has actually died. You can see where it's blown, but no point in fixing that when the armature looks like this. And what I think's happened here is, you can see that I've just been picking at the fan. It is full of not just plaster but also hay and fluff. So I'm going to guess that those paper bags and everything they were using probably started killing the Miele before the building work was done. And then the building work has been the final hurrah, and then they've probably kept using it. Hence why the armature's like that. The cam brushes are long, but they're not actually that long. I've got a set from a Miele S4000 that's been used, but not that much, and they're longer, a wee bit longer than that. So it's been used a bit more than 10 to 15 times. There's pine needles in it, so you know it's seen at least one Christmas. I'm going to say it's seen 2 Christmases actually, because if you buy a Miele, say a year ago, you're probably still going to have the original bag in it for a couple of months, and then by next Christmas you've knackered it already. But yeah, this is just pouring out the fan. I've just been picking at it. So yeah, this is done, and that's damaged as well. The rest of the motor in theory is okay. So it's not really. Can I leave you on your own for a wee minute with those bits? You're not going to eat them, are you? But Franco, come with me. Why don't you come with me? Come on. Don't eat the motor, come with me. So I don't think this is going to be a repair Miele unless we get a donor machine. Now I have my eye on another one of these on eBay that also doesn't work. Although by the time this video's up it's probably ended and I've either won or lost. But because the motor also doesn't work, I'm going to assume it maybe needs a thermal cutout or whatever. If you look at this, it's actually a wee bit dull. It's actually not quite as mint as it looks. I think this refurber guy, or this Hoover guy who's looked at it, has switched it on and it's died, because apparently it was working before it went to the Hoover guy. So that says something. And he's went, oh no, it's died. And, you know, not really done anything with it, but they've wiped it over, because I imagine it was covered in plaster dust. So yeah, bit of a loss with this one. It was less than 30 quid though, so a mint turbo brush and all this, and the other dusting brush, and cable wheel. I need a cable wheel for a machine coming tomorrow. You know, it's fine. What I might do is, I've got this casing as well. I might throw a Miele together out of these two and put up as spares. None of you have to buy it, of course, but you know, someday out there will go, oh, I can fix it with a bit of a wipe over, you know. Yeah. So yeah, this is one totally knackered Miele, and it's not even a few years old. He's living his best life there. I'll see you in the next video tomorrow, because there's none of Miele coming tomorrow. Bye all.